the I.S.U.P.K, straight out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. It's heating up the Midwest like the first day of June. Friday, June 16th, downtown Chicago, Illinois, on State and Washington. We're blazing the camp from 1 p.m. until June 17th, the I.S.U.P.K Midwest Barbecue for blacks, Hispanics, and natives only. We'll be there Saturday at 2 p.m. at Rainbow Beach Park. The I.S.U.P.K lecture Sunday, June 18th at the Gibbs Morrison Culture Center, 1823 Church Street, Evanston, Illinois, 3 through 6 p.m. Barbecue, lecture, Commander General Yahanna, and all the heavy hitters will be in the building. It's the fire weekend.
Who did the first bombing in America? Anybody know? Who did the first bombing on American soil? Anybody know?
White man.
Who?
White man.
You got an honorary white man right there. Because he knows.
That's right.
Where did he do that, white boy?
South.
South? Yeah. You want me to narrow it down for you?
North Carolina.
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Right.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. You ever heard about Black Wall Street?
No.
You never heard about Black Wall Street? Why they ain't teach you about Black Wall Street in your schools? Black Wall Street is where you get the concept of Wall Street from now in New York City. Because black people came up with that system of distribution and numbers and stocks and bonds and all that. We came up with that in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And then the white man during the Great Depression, your forefathers, or your fathers before you, probably like 4 generations before you, they killed my people, blacks and Native Indians, because they saw that we wasn't in the Great Depression. That we actually were living great. Actually, Grandma, she'll tell you, we was living great. You understand? But white men were mad at that because they feel like they are superior, more superior than black men. So-called black men, but really are the real Jews of the Lord. You understand? That's who we really are. And you didn't just kill regular people. You killed God's chosen people. But check this out. Check this out. Since you're an honorary white boy, let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? Do you love everybody?
I'm sorry?
Do you love everybody? Every race on this planet?
I would like to think I do.
You would like to think you do, right? But why would you say you would like to think you do? Because it's really not realistic, right?
It's not realistic.
Tell me why.
I can't say why, because...
I'll tell you why. Because you can't love Arabs that had bombed 9/11, can you?
No.
Why? Because they did something to your people, right? So let me ask you another question. What we do in the Israelite school of UPK, bringing the truth out about your race, are we justified in doing that, seeing that white people took us from where we were in Africa, where we're not African, and they knew we weren't African, but they took us from where we were, brought us over to America, put us in chains, and wiped our identity off of us, and then told us that Christianity is the way to go. When Christianity is killing my people all day, every day. So let me ask you a question. If I was to say that God hates white people, could you believe that?
You could.
Could you believe it if I told you that we hate white people? Could you believe that?
You could.
Is that justified?
No.
It's not justified?
No, I don't think so.
No? Can you please give me one good reason why blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics should love white people?
Not white people in general, just people in general.
People in general?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
If I killed you and took your son at an age of 1, raised him up to something that he's not. If I raised your son up while you dead, I took your house, I took your son, and I raised him up as myself and told him to love me and everything like that. If he found out that he was really from you and what I did to you, would he be justified in hating me?
Yeah.
That's exactly why we hate white people. You understand? That's exactly why the Lord hates white people. Because, let me tell you something, you're an honorary white man though. Let me ask you a question. Do you love black people?
Sorry?
Do you love black people?
Yes. Not all, but yeah.
Not all? Do you love black people as a race?
As a race, yeah.
You do?
Yeah. Great culture. I love their culture.
You love their culture? What if I told you that their culture that you talking about, you love their culture, ain't their culture? That their culture is to be separated from every nation. That their culture is not to celebrate your holidays, not to do the homosexuality that you talk to, not to do the drugs that you talk to. But they said, would you really love us if we hated you? No, because you already know that you should hate people that hate you. Why? Because white people hate black people by killing them. You understand? When hate doesn't mean go kill somebody, hate means to just separate from somebody. Racism just means that you love your own people. Now check this out. You say you love black people as a nation, right? They got good culture and everything like that, right? Are you a Christian?
No.
You're not? What are you?
Atheist.
You're atheist? No sweat. Well, check this out. The fact that, okay, let me tell you something. Have you ever been to a Christian church?
I have.
Were you raised up as a Christian?
I was.
Well, guess what the Bible says? Raise a child up in the way that they should go and they'll never depart. You still a Christian. You still believe it. I'm just telling you the truth. You still love the God that you think is the God. You still love him. You celebrate Christmas with your family?
No.
How about Easter? I think you're lying to me.
No.
No? How about Mother's Day? You ain't call your mother today and tell her happy Mother's Day?
I came to visit my mother.
For Mother's Day, right?
Yeah.
Because you're a Christian. That's Christianity. Yes, it is. You don't even know. All right, no sweat, but you say you love black people, right?
I like your culture.
Would you prove it? Are you a man who proves what he says, or are you just a man who just says what he says and then walks down the street?
I can do either one.
Huh?
I can do either one.
Can you give me a solid answer, yes or no?
No.
You can't do that. So you can't prove that you love black people.
No.
That's an honorary white man. You want to know why you can't prove that you love black people?
Yes.
Because you really hate black people. And that's fine. You should hate black people. Because your forefathers hate black people. Yes, you should. America, give me Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 12. America built this up hating black people. America was built off of racism. Everybody knows that. The white woman back there, she knows America was built off of racism. That sister knows America was built off of racism and blood and hate and lies. And I'm going to show you in the Bible. Watch this. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood. Do you know what woe means? Woe. W-O-E. Do you know what woe means? Woe? Do you know what it means?
Dictionary definition not off the top of my head.
It means destruction, death. Death and destruction. Read it again from the top. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood. How did white people get America? How did white people get America?
They stole it from the Native Americans.
They stole it from the Native Americans by what? By doing what to them?
Giving them disease blankets.
By killing them. Not just disease blankets, but they also killed them with the sword and raped their women and stole their land as well as steal their gold. That's why in the Bermuda Triangle there's countless ships that sank because of so much gold that they stole from the Native American Indians. It didn't even make it over the Indians. Period. That's a history lesson that you ain't know. Read. Established a city by iniquity. And how do white people get America? By lying. By lying. Because they gave the Native Americans, what, 170-something peace treaties. And they taught you how to survive in America. Taught you how to survive. The real savage is the white man. Y'all crawled out of the Caucasus Mountain, eating out of skull bowl. You understand? Rats and bugs and cockroaches. And then y'all came out of the Caucasus Mountains of southern Russia and then started doing what you do best. You understand? But then y'all came to America and then we taught y'all how to survive the winter. And because we taught y'all how to survive the winter, we tried to come into agreement with y'all. But as soon as we turned our back, what did the white man, what did your forefathers do? What did your forefathers do to the Native American Indians? They what?
Killed them.
That's an honorary white man. Now let me ask you a question. Do you love your people? Do you love white people?
Nowadays, not so much.
Not nowadays, not so much? So you don't love your race? Do you love America?
Not as a whole.
Not as a whole? Come on, man. Let's be honorable here. I was trying to dialogue with you because you were an honorary white boy. But on July 4th, you're going to celebrate the independence of your people from England. I know you are. I just know you are. You understand? But check this out. Here's what you can do. And I'm going to tell you just like this. You can get mad, you can get sad, you can get glad. You and your whole entire race can drop dead.
That's right.
You wanna know why?
That's right.
Because racism is about me loving my people and not yours. You understand? And this is what they don't want black men to stand up and say. You understand? They don't want that. Now give me back Isaiah 51 and 23. This is what they'd rather do. This is what they'd rather black men do. You understand? 51 and 23. Read.
Isaiah chapter 51, verse 23. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee.
Like the Lord is going to put us in the hands of the people that afflict us. Who afflicts us in America? White people. Christianity. White culture. It's afflicting us. To the point where we got to get in the streets and say Black Lives Matter. And Black Lives Matter, then we wouldn't have to say that. You understand? Read.
Which have said to thy soul, bow down.
This is what white people want to say to us, our soul. Bow down, you a slave. Bow down. Don't come up against Mother's Day. Don't come up against white America. Don't do that. That's what white people say to us. You know how they do that? White people do that to us by giving us, spoon feeding us Christianity over 400 years. To where now we develop something called Stockholm Syndrome. To where we start to love the people that really hate us. And then we will die for them same people, knowing that America don't work for black people. America is a system that's designed for white people. So-called Christianity is a system that's designed for white supremacy, not black supremacy. It don't work for us. But because we suffer from psychological damage, we'll love you anyway. And then because they give us this image, this false image of Jesus Christ, give me that, if I could. They give us this false image of Jesus Christ. This is why black people love white people so much. This is why when that white boy went up in that chunky dog went in that church and murdered 9 people, this is why black people said that they would forgive white people for that. When if a black man, let's say the Taliban went into the Catholic Church and killed one white person, that means that 3 million of them got to die for killing that. Give me Revelation chapter 13 now. Give me Revelation 13 and 9, then I'm done with the white boy. That right there is a lie.
That's right.
You understand? That right there is honorable to a roach. You understand? Blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics need to know one thing. You're not just a Negro, man. You're not just somebody that comes from slavery, man. You the best thing walking. You know how they used to say in the hood, this the best thing smoking. You the best thing smoking, man. And you don't sit here and let white people try to tell you that you just come from slavery. You don't know your history. Nothing triggers in your mind and say, well, we dying every day in the streets, man. We dying all day in the streets. What can I do to do something different? Well, how about this? Go against what the Christian church is telling you to do. Go against homosexuality. Go against Mother's Day. Go against Father's Day. Go against Christmas. Tell every black, Native American, and Hispanic that the I.S.U.P.K is having a barbecue on June 17th where you can come out and eat, experience brotherhood, free DJ, free music, all of that, and come and see what brotherhood looks like. Appreciate that, brother. Get a flyer, man. We got an event coming, man. Bring yourself, your family, everybody, man. Just don't make the mistake of bringing a white person. Don't make the mistake of bringing an Arab, an African. Don't do that. Bring Jamaicans and Haitians and Mexicans. You understand? Negroes, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, all of that. I see a lot of Christians walking up and down the street saying God loves everybody, right? But they don't tell you that you should love your own brother. You should love your own brother like you love yourself, man. And that's what this barbecue is about. Y'all brothers come out and experience brotherhood, man, with us, man. We're gonna show you how to get down. Now, read. Let me show you what white people want you to do. Listen to this.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 9.
No. Go back to Isaiah chapter 51 and 23. The white boy gone. The scriptures say the wicked flee when no man pursue it. You understand? Ain't no white person out here can really tell me that they love black people. Not one. No white person out here walking downtown Chicago, up and down these streets, will step in front of this camp and say that they love black people and really mean it. I dare you to. I dare you to. And then we'll examine if you really do love black people.
That's right.
That's the point. You're going to continue to see white people love their dogs more than they love you. Love animals more than they love you. You're a human being, man. And they say that God loves everybody, yet they continue to kill you in the street. Not one white boy will come up in front of this camp and say he loves black people. Not one white dog will come up in front of this camp and say that, man. Because you know, and she know, and he know that that's a lie. You understand? Now, let's get to this scripture, man. Let's go.
Isaiah chapter 51, verse 23. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee.
Go ahead.
Which have said to thy soul, bow down.
They told your soul to just bow down and be a slave. Accept this goddamn punishment we got for you. You understand? They told your soul to love white people. To love everything white. They told your woman to just be an open book to every damn pin that wants to stick itself in there. You understand? Then you got a devil like this come in front of the camp. You understand? Then he gonna tell me black love when he a white boy. If he's black love, you love black people? You do? You love black people? Huh? White boy. White boy. You know you're white, right? He ain't blind, is he? This ain't like on the Dave Chappelle show. You know you're white, right? I'm asking you a question. White boy, do you love black people? What? You said no? Yes? Exactly. Huh? It's free. That's true. But I asked you if you love black people. You said yes, right?
It's not my kind of free speech.
You said you love black people, right? You said you love black people, right? Yeah, watch the devil walk away. Let me tell you something about Illinois. Illinois got some of the most racist white people on the planet. They walking up and down your street that you built. Black people built downtown Chicago, not white people. They walking down the street like they love you, give you a fake ass smile, and you gonna sit here and run up behind their ass like a little bitch. That's what you gonna do. When you should stand up and be a man of war. But because you love white people so much, you will do whatever for them. But not one white people will come and say that they love black people in front of this black man.
That's right.
Not one.
That's right.
And you love them? Really? But you hate another brother or sister that step on your goddamn Jordan. You hate another brother or sister to tell you the truth. Get off the drugs. Stop killing your brothers, man. Stop stealing from one another. Stop having sex with your brother's wife. You hate us for that. But black people can't even get no, you understand, no trickle of love for white people. Come on, man. Here's where you messing up at. You give a damn if white people love you or not. Why the hell you care?
We want no cowards in our camp,